There we go. There we go. Now, my mic keeps... no. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this fixed real quick, because this is not gonna work. Okay, hold on. I think it's good now. It seems to be fine. Let me check my noise gate anyway. Filters. Alright. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Happy third Wednesday. I had to remember what day it was. Happy Wednesday. Welcome in, everybody. I hope everybody's having an amazing Wednesday. I have a slight new setup with my mic, so I was wondering if I did something, but I think it's fixed itself. I don't know what that was. It was acting really funny, though. Okay, I think I'm good. Okay, well, boom, 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 boom. There we go. That should do it now. I think my mic is good. I had to do some finagling. Change the setup because I feel like you'd be able to hear me better like this. I'm gonna have to check the VOD, but it sounds good on my end. So we're gonna go with that, and if anybody has anything to say, let me know and I'll try to fix it. But I think we're good. Okay. Alright, welcome in. Hope everybody's having the best Wednesday they could possibly have this week. My name is Spedzette. I am a variety streamer. Oops, I opened the wrong thing. I am a variety streamer. I do speed runs of Mega Man X Randomizer as well as Mega Man X itself. I play lots of randomizers and challenge games. Let me get the audio going on this too. That work? Yeah, okay. And I play lots of stuff. I play Kaizo Iron. I've been playing some Kaizo Ironmon. I love randomizers. Alright. I need to turn this down just a little. Okay. There we go. Yeah, but I do a lot of challenge stuff. I play a lot of Overwatch, and I do want to stream it soon. I just want to get a few people together before I do that, and kind of go in all as a team. That sounds fun. But yeah, we do a lot of stuff. Just challenge runs, 2D platformers, lots of retro games. You name it. All right, but we do have a mission. All right, if you remember from the last time we played this. We're gonna do that and then that. Perfect. We were one song away from being able to do so many different things, and it didn't have to be one specific song. There are like 4 or 5 different songs that would give us so many things, and I racked my brain, did some research, and I think the best thing to do is go do the rest of Dodongo's Cavern now that we have Bo. We have Slingshot as Kid now. We were basically locked out of doing the rest of the Dodongos for a projectile weapon. Now that we have it, I have a feeling that is where most of all of our things are. Or at least one that would open up more stuff. So that's what we're gonna go do. We're gonna go, and we should be able, with everything we have, we should be able to get a full clear on Dodongo's Cavern now. So that's what we're gonna do. Just head that way and see if we can go ahead and clear that out, and maybe one of our songs will be there. Zelda's Lullaby would be nice. Saria song, Minuet. I could probably do stuff if I got Requiem, A Spirit. We could full clear. We have everything to full clear Shadow Temple. So if we got Nocturne, we'd be able to go full clear Shadow Temple. Bolero's useless to us. We got Serenade, which is also useless to us for now. But pretty much every other song on the list would just launch us forward. Everything but Bolero would really just send us into go mode in a lot of ways. Could start really clearing out some stuff. Just any song that's not Bolero. Alright. Now we can go back in that other room and shoot that eyeball that we couldn't hit before. Can I just hover boots all the way over there? Probably not, right? No. I figured I'd try. Is there... No, that's in vanilla. Alright. Now we're just gonna have to wait for this. But yeah, I hope everybody's had a good start to their week. It has been a very busy weekend for me, so I've been really excited to be able to just come back and do this. All right. Okay. This one does something, right? That just takes us to a bomb flower. That doesn't matter. We just need to hit the eye, because we did that room. Do I need to do this again? I don't remember. Whatever. Do that. There it is. Oop. All right, now we can actually advance in this dungeon. We went through this and did all this, right, though? Because we went the other way to do it all. We just have to do... Yeah, we went through this side. We need to go to the right side. Alright, let me look something up real quick. Let me see, let me just see. I want to see something. Go away. This is, yeah, okay. I want to go the other direction because I've already gone and done all this. How do I open this? I don't remember how to open. Alright, let's go all the way back through this way. It's fine. Alright, and then we did that, or we did this. Correct? Yes, we did this. And we did all this, I believe. just to be sure. Okay, I don't understand what that's for, but sure. Either that or I already did it. Alright. I gotta kill you guys? Is that what? Just holding this door? Oh my goodness, y'all just have to be as frustrating as possible, don't you? Oh, come on, Post. Okay. Come on. Come on. Okay. Okay. So do I have to just... Where's the other? Okay, here. Oh, was... Okay, there it is. But like I said, I believe we've already done this. We have to do the other side. Yeah, we've done all this. We need to go over here. I need to open that. Let me see. What the hell am I missing?
For the fire keys as well as this.
Okay. I'm an idiot. Now I know. We're good. We could have done this a hella long time ago. Okay, wait, other way. It's weird because in the all the things I keep seeing are of the 3DS version of Ocarina of Time. Now that you can stop. Oh my goodness. Did the little... You know what? I'm just gonna throw hover boots on. I don't even care. But yeah, all of the stuff is like mirrored. Slidey slide. Whee! Alright. Wait, did I just... didn't see this and didn't do this area either? Oh my god. I don't care. Alright, let's just go get everything we need. Okay, there's nothing there. Chest. Here's one. We could have just done this whole time. If this is one of our songs right here, I will lose it. Okay, fire arrows. Not unhelpful, actually. Okay. We need to go through there. Let's go all the way through this and then come back. I think that's the best way to do it. This. Or is it? Ah, yeah. And I'm sure that is temporary. Is there a chest over there? No, it's not, just a bonfire. Okay. Alright, here's the other Lizifos. Okay, now we're on the right freaking track. I don't know. All right. We can come back through, but that's easy. Get out of my way. Yeah, I really think it expected me to come from the other direction. Oh, and there's a torch here. Okay. Sure. We can get around. Is it okay? I mean, we know how to get back over there from that way. We're just really ready. Oop. Oop. Oh my goodness. Okay. We have fire arrows too, so like when it's time to start lighting torches, or at least the regular torches, we got this. Okay. Double check down here, make sure there's no chests. Alright, this is where we came from. This is where we skipped over through here. So there's something that unlocks that. And then we can also, wait, can we go this way? Yes. We can dense fire all those. And this is... Okay. This is the other side. So we can just go over here and let's hit that thing so we can go in that door. Oh no, this is the other side. That's fine, that's actually even better. Okay. Alright, gotta beat the Dodongos, make sure there's no chest in here. Oops. They're just vulnerable to Master Sword too. Okay, that opened the door. Does it drop a chest? Yes, it does. The only thing we don't want to see is the map. Okay. Come on, we got song. It's the map. Okay, well, if there are any more checks in this temple, then they are things we could possibly need. At least that's true. Silver rupee. Okay, so this is a silver rupee room. Ah! At least they're dropping back arrows. Alright, let's come down here and get these guys. Alright. I'll take that too. Alright. Just want to take out these emos real quick. There's a silver rupee. As long as we don't go through a loading zone, we don't have to worry about that. Oh my goodness, we're almost out of bombs though. We are almost out of bombs, so we need to worry about that. Alright, now we can get back up there. Just coolio. Alright, there's one chest there. That's it. that we know of. Let's go this way. 'Cause I think there's a couple smaller ones too. Alright, that's already done, so we can go through this loading zone. Song of Time blocks. I know we can play this song, I'm just seeing what's up here first. Alright. Okay. It might not work with me standing on them. I might have to get off of them. Oh no, never mind, it works. Go in the hole, Link. Thank you. Well, what did that do for me though? I hear a Skulltula, but I don't need it. Am I supposed to play it more than once? I don't know what that did for me. Did it maybe just tell me where the Skulltulas were or something? Alright. Alright, let's finish the silver rupees in this room. I don't think I have to recollect them. Maybe. Let me kill it. Okay, yes I do. Alright, so we just remember we have to get that one back at the top again. And then we'll go get that final chest. You sell red potion, right? Come on. Or is it just when you get on and off of it? Okay, sure. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Alright. Deku shield, now we have one of those already. Okay. So there's that silver rupee over there. And I guess we need to go around and check these boxes because any of these boxes, yep, have them. Yeah, I got you. Alright. It's only 3, there should be 2 more, right? 1 more. Alright. It's obviously in this room. I didn't look up in here, just make sure. There's also a best vantage point. I don't even need to know if I need to do this silver rupee thing, but I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna clear every room just to double be sure. Everything on the first floor is completed. And technically, there's only 1 room in the second floor not done. And I think that's the locked room. So, let's get this silver rupee. It's got, I have a feeling it could be a check. I just want to be sure. Give me a bomb flower, please, just so I don't have to deal with you. There you go. Hold that for me. I bet she's in here. Nope, not in here. I will take money. There still might be money checks later on, so we are gonna collect what we can collect while we're doing it. Yo. Oh, here's another one. Okay, so it has to be here, right? Here it is. Yep. Okay, so we unlocked a door, but wasn't that a door we could already go through from another way? Or was it this door? Were we locked out of this door? I can't remember. Okay. So let's go back to the second floor and go get that one chest that we know of. Like I said, I think it's behind that one last locked door that we saw. And that will be it. Can I just say I love the taste of raspberry and coffee together? So good. Those are definitely two of my favorite flavors combined. Okay. So we want to go this way. Correctamundo. Take off these. Oops. Okay. So this is where we need to be. Correct? Correct. And the door we want to go into is this one. So we just need to unlock this door, which has to be in here somewhere. And yeah. Oh, it's the torches, right? Is this the torches? This is probably just where we light the torches. And we've been through here, correct? No, we have not. Oh, we have. But this wasn't here. Okay, whatever. Alright, fire arrows. Here we go. Okay. Why didn't you burn my... Thank you. Yes, we did come through this way. And we already got all of that over there. Okay. So do these torches matter? I don't know that these torches matter. Ugh. What did that do? Didn't open that door. Alright, I think that's in here. I think that, where was it? Where were the torches that I saw? Here they are. 1, 2, yeah, just the 3. Din's fire should reach all 3 from here. Alright. We are running a little low on magic, so we gotta kind of watch it. Okay, that was it. Alright. That was it. And this way. Alright, hopefully this last chest is a song. Last chest is a song. Put my bow back on. Go my eggs. Boop. And boop. And boop. And boop. Oh, missed. Boop. And a little low. And they're all gone. Be my chest. Be a song. Be a song. Be a song. Be a song. It's red ruby. Okay. Where is that sucker? Doesn't really matter because I don't think we need any more gold sculpture checks. Oh, is it in one of these? There you are. I don't think we have any more gold sculpture checks in the game, but There's the 30, but it's only 5 arrows. All the 30 is 5 arrows. Okay, that looks like legitimately it for this place. Well, we got fire arrows, which can do things. Yes. Right? I don't know what exactly that opens up off the top of my head. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's just warp out. Kokiri sword would have been nice too. Shoot, I was really hoping that that's what we were missing. And what else can I do? Nothing in the forest. Can't get into Zora's domain. Nothing in Lost Woods. Can't get to Gerudo Valley. There shouldn't be anything in Lake Hylia. Okay. Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I have to use the restroom real quick. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I just really had to use the restroom. I was trying to wait for my break for that, but I had to go. Sorry. Alright. Where do we go? What? We don't have shit for options. I guarantee you I am missing like one chest somewhere. We are missing like one chest somewhere, and it's like the key to sending us anywhere we want to. Where am I missing a chest? Well, even if I got gold gauntlets, I couldn't do this check anyway because it's a fairy fountain and you need fucking Zelda's lullaby. We got the Skulltula over here. Anything over here at all? I don't think so. I just want to be thorough. Like I said, I don't know where else I could possibly go. We need one item to go basically anywhere. And you do need Zelda's lullaby to get Din's fire. I need Song of Storms for that grotto. It can't be Poe's because she's not, my Poe counter wasn't going up, so I don't think it's that. I don't have any money checks left. Oh, let me Google that. Oh wait, no, I found out that Bigoron didn't have anything. That's right. But Bigoron might have nothing but his. No, because yeah, it would trigger the quest, right? Let me see. Okay. Yeah. I'm aware. 40 tactical tracing requirements. Minigorn, sashes. We got the egg check. Link these to. Yeah, okay. So all of this is. So the reason I'm not triggering it because I haven't freed Mr. Goron Man from his ice prison. Alright, well, I'm not concerned about that anyway. Let me go talk to the chicken lady. I'm 99% sure I got the chicken lady check the last time I was playing. Be safe though. We got the heart piece check there. Alright, talk to chicken lady. Okay, we already did get that check, yes. I'm 99.9% sure that I did this, but let me just double check. Let me just double check to make sure I didn't forget it. Okay, I did. And what was the... Wondering how it'll feel as a foolish choice. Yeah, it really was. Although I haven't had many other places to freaking go. There's nothing up there. Can I... This is different as an adult now, right? Can I do this? Is it... Because when I was a kid, you get the dialogue. Okay, I can go in here as an adult. Okay, so I can... I know I didn't realize I could just go in and out of there. Fairy Spirit, that's just a regular Poe. Wasn't somebody selling a big Poe? Let me go find where that big Poe was and give it to the lady just to be triple sure that the big Poes aren't doing anything. Alright, don't need fish yet. I will need fish in the near future. Don't need fish yet. So it must have been as a kid. Alright, so let's teleport back. We'll go be a kid again. Let's go be a kid again and then check the shops. I think I was almost positive there was a big Poe being sold. And I just want to double check that they don't, that's not a check. I just want sword for little kid to be great, because then we could do things. Is Deku normal or... Yeah, Deku's normal. So what, there's only 3 checks or 4 checks? Well, really it would be 1, because you got compass and you got map. And then there's a slingshot. There might be a rupee. That's bugs. I could have just been completely wrong about the big Poe being sold too. Oh, is that it? Yeah, big Poe. Oop. Let's double check. This isn't... Okay, now... Alright, so... Wait, there was... bugs. Oh, it just gave me the bottle. Okay. Now we have 2 bottles. Okay, I didn't realize. I wonder if... I'll check that in a minute too. Let's go do this big Poe thing. And... then we're gonna go to that other shop and see if buying the little Poe gets me a 3rd bottle. Because that could make my life faster and simpler. But I know it did say in a bottle. So I'll double check the verbiage before I buy it. Alright. Let's adultify. And go give them this big Poe. I do need to pick up some bombs. I hope it's not like a stupid bomb chew thing that I like don't even know about. Alright, let's go give this to her and see what happens. Just make sure we don't get something. It's a big Poe, buy it for 50. I'll put 100 points on your card. Alright, we got 50. I mean, I don't think that's anything. The green ones are the big ones, but I don't think it's worth hunting down all 10. Okay. Let's go to Kakariko and check to see if that other one will give us our third bottle. Because that would actually be kind of hot. To go ahead and have 3 bottles this early. I mean, mid-game. Still. Not really worried about losing or dying or anything, but... because we have a decent amount of hearts and the double health. I just want to make sure I can't get a third bottle, and then... we have Lens of Truth, so we could do Bottom of the Well if we had Song of Frickin' Storms. Unless it's not locked off as an adult in this randomizer, because that's also a possibility. I haven't checked, so... okay, it's in a different... this is a bottle good. It says it's bottled, so does that mean I get the bottle? No. Doesn't look like it. No, not that one. Okay, we did get a bottle though. Alright. Well, we lost 20 rupees on that essentially. Okay. We did the shooting range and got nothing. We've done all the shooting ranges. We've done the bomb shoot game. We've done the treasure chest game. Yeah, it's still rolled off. I didn't know if they would have opened it up or something like that. Probably. I don't know why I would have thought that. Maybe just charitable thinking. Okay. So where do we go now? Where can we go to get things? I'm really scratching my head here. Okay. There's nothing left at Hylia. It was Nehru's Love for the fire arrow check. I've done everything in Lost Woods that I can do. I can't go to Zora. Market does nothing for me on either age. Long Lawn does nothing for me at either age. Because we can't get Ipana without the song. We can't get to the valley. Huh. What's the song? I always want to use the D-pad. Like, I keep using the D-pad instead of the right stick for my songs. Okay. I'm just trying to think of where there might be a check, and I'm blanking. Unless it's fishing, but I don't think it's fishing because I don't think... I thought I turned that off. Let me look at something here. Where is... bring this up. Where is... there's... okay. Is it in? No, not that. Is it in here? Oh, here it is. I had to download a notepad to open it. Sorry. Okay. Now I should be able to open that, right? What's up? Okay. Let me see. Okay, here it is. Here where I can look in here and find out a few things. Okay, that's where that is. Just looking at something real quick. Hold on. Let's go check the Lost Woods real quick, because I think I might be missing something in Lost Woods. Where's my tracker? Okay. There was a scrub I missed in Lost Woods. This is the fastest way. I'm just checking a file for all the things that I've missed so far. This won't, I don't think this is really gonna get us much further progressively, but I didn't miss a scrub. And it's in the file as a random item, so I'm going to just double check. It said the scrub near the bridge in the Lost Woods. They are still all there when I'm an adult, right? I don't have to be a kid for that. I think that's all stays the same. Doesn't say in here. Let's go there. Just... well, good. We need magic. We need bombs too. If any of these want to drop some bombs, we'd like to refill on those. Ah, thank you. At least a little bit. We need warp songs so bad. Since we can't get Epona. Ah, I always do that and try to change the camera because I'm playing so many 3D games lately. which is even funnier because I don't really play that many 3D games. Alright, I'm gonna have to take a break in about 15 minutes or so to feed my youngest, but that shouldn't take but a few minutes and I'll be right back. But I can go about 10-15 more minutes. Alright. This is where we need to be. Can we just... Just do this. No, you're not hookshotable. No. No. Okay, yeah, we'll go the long way. It's fine. Alright. It said the Deku near the bridge is the one that I missed. I don't exactly know which one they're talking about, but we will go find the... I know what bridge they're talking about. But I thought I got those scrubs. The bridge is not this way, is it? Or... Is it through the place of the Skull Kid? Ooh. I know that's loud for me. Let me check the volume of that and OBS. Okay, that's better. Okay, I just had my volume at full blast, is all it was. Okay. Is it through here? Because I know we can't do you until we have Saria song. This is... See, are they talking about this bridge? Or they're... If I don't find the scrub, it could be just because the scrub's not here unless I'm a kid. Or it might not even be this bridge they're talking about. Showing the claim check to Bigaron, arrows, yeah. We need that. So there's no scrub here. But it is in here in the Lost Woods, so I'm gonna just double check. Oh, I might have to switch to kid to be able to get to it, because it might be further than what I can get through now. I just thought about that. Alright, let's just double check everything. Did we never went down here, did we? Okay, weird shadow. And you guys... Oh, you want to fight? I didn't realize. I'm back. Did they disappear? Does it matter? Just play a random song. But that might be another thing I have to do as a kid. What happens if I hit that? Is that anything? No. Just double checking. Okay, this must be kid shit. That's fine. I really should just come back here as a kid. Let me just do that. Oh, I played the wrong fucking song. Wow. Alright. Alright, let's warp the kid and come back. Where I need to go might be behind Mido. Alright. Maybe this will be our song. Adobe. That. I'm reading and doing this at the same time. Sorry. That's horrific. That doesn't help us. Alright. Oh, that's on. Alright. I mean, this will definitely help us. The other thing... Okay. Another check. Hopefully it's worth it. I walked right past it. Sorry, I'm reading so many things at once. Ah! Yeah, when I come back from break, or not when I come back from break, probably later this afternoon, depending. I do have to go get my wife from work whenever she gets off. But if we really do get stuck, I might do some Mega Man X rando runs, maybe one or two. I did submit to Flame Fatales, and it looks like it's good. I mean, I think I did everything right. So hopefully I'll be running that in the fall. I may have to update my times if we start getting better times, but at the same time, I think there's always a risk. I put 45 minutes as the estimate. All right, let's check this. There's a scrub up there. How do we get to that scrub? Is that the scrub I missed? Okay, A down, up. A down, up. A down, up. A down, up, A. Okay, full heart container. Glad to have done that. There is a Deku there. Is that the Deku that I missed? I do have to go check the other area though. It says Deku near bridge is the one that I missed. I mean, this is pretty damn close to the bridge. And the bridge is right over here. But I don't even know how I would get over there. Yeah, let me double check that there's no Dekus down here like in child form. Oh, this one, okay. Okay, so that must have been what happened. I must have come through here as an adult. Up here. I don't know. Alright. I believe you're the one I missed because it says near bridge. I surrender mysterious item. Okay, yeah, this is the one. Not a song. Long shot. That's helpful. Does that get us anywhere? I don't think it does. But it does mean we're go mode for water temple whenever we get iron moots, so that's nice. I can check that off. All right. All right. Let me take a look at this. Is there anything else I've missed? I got that, right? There's something in Goron City I missed, but I don't know if I can do it. Hot freestanding POH. I don't know what that is. Goron City pot freestanding POH. All right, let's go to Goron City either way, because that's where we're missing shit. Is Goron City. It might be the, oh, it's the, okay, I know what it is. Okay. I know what we're missing. We gotta do the fire thing. Okay. Okay, we got long shot though, so as adult, that's gonna be cool. All right, this is fine. This will get us out. All right, we'll go do that and then I'll take my break. We'll go do the Goron City check and see. Okay. Maybe that'll be something useful and actually get us into doing something. Be a song. I thought that that didn't happen until I unlocked Arunia, but that can't be the case. I suppose if I missed it, it's saying that in the log that I missed it. I'm trying not to use the hints as much as possible. Oops, new mouse. But I also don't want to not make progress because that's not fun or entertaining. And the more we do these, the harder we can make them, the more I'll know where I'll, you know, like I'll remember all these checks a lot better. This is my first ever real Zelda rando, and I didn't play through this game in preparation for this because I wanted it to be like this. This is what I was hoping for. I'm not disappointed by this difficulty at all. I'm having a very good time. I think this is an awesome difficulty. Do we have beans, by the way, just in case we don't? Okay. The next time we go over towards Zora's, we should probably pick up some beans. Although we don't have to do Biggoron because we know that that's only arrows or whatever. Come on. Hey, Queen. How you doing today? Hope you're having a lovely Wednesday. Oh my goodness. All right. So essentially what I'll have to do, playing a Scarlet Shiny Lock? Hell yeah. All right, so what I think I have to do is I'll have to Dense Fire this first one, and let me just chart out before I do things too. Hell yeah, I do love Shiny Lock. Now that shiny hunting is so much like more main, what's the word I'm trying to find? Boom, boom. So 1, 2, 3. It's more streamlined. That's the word I was looking for. 1, 2, 3. And then do we make a right out of here? Because we already did. Yeah, this is just going to Lost Woods. I don't know if we light these or not. I guess I'll have to find. I don't think I light those. I think it's just the reggae ones. Now that shiny hunting is so streamlined in Scarlet and Violet, I think it's super fun. Okay. Is there another? I thought there was more. Or am I crazy? Then doing a shiny lock is actually like a viable thing to do, and that's super cool. I don't know that I'll go back to Scarlet or Violet. It might just be those ones down there. I could be wildly overthinking this. Oh, we do have long shot though, so we can. Oh, that's right. I looked that up, and that's just business scrubs, and they don't have anything, I don't believe. Okay, I'm not seeing any other ones but the bottom ones, so I might just be crazy. I may have to light those two, but that would be the only ones. How's it going? How far are you into it? All right, well, Dense Fire. Got anything interessante? All right. Grab, light. Thank you. Go. That one's already done. Boom. Boom. Okay. I do not know why in my head I swore. Oh no. I can't put it away. Oh, yes, I can. Okay, we'll just stay. Yeah, I don't want to lose any sticks. Move this up a little bit, like there. Okay. The encounter jump to skip the tutorial. Found a 2-high Lechonk. Then a usable fletchling. Drowsy. Yeah, level caps makes it so much more fun in my opinion anyway. Alright, we did that. It is just the one. It doesn't make us do it 3 times. So what are we getting here? What's that? What? Where'd it go? I saw something else come out of it. Where did it go? Hamon after Mammon, Demon agreed. That's funny. Oh, maybe we do have to do it 3 times. Maybe I'm a liar. I thought it was set to where we only had to do it once, but it's fine. Okay. That's really funny. I know somebody with a Mammon tattoo. Bombs. Let's go grab those bombs actually, because we only do have the 1 bomb. Maybe I do have to do it 3 times. Fletchling's named Pilot. Drowsy's Claire. Pick. Oh, hell yeah. Let me do this real quick and I'll up. Over through it. Oh, got it. Ow! You caught me right before I was about to take about a 10-15 minute break. I have to feed our youngest one, our baby. Did I get it? No, I didn't. Oh my goodness. I got the first 2 like right away and then, okay. Okay, yeah, I did have to do it. Pilot the fletchling, Frischies with Giant. Pilemon and its fly. Dude, Talonflame, one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. I got it, yeah. I'll be just a few. I got a song. What song did I get? Okay. Now we can do things. We can do Forest Temple. Holy crap, we can do Forest Temple! Alright. We finally have Saria's song. We can do Forest Temple. We're golden. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and become an adult and get to the Forest Temple, and that's when I'll go on my break. Yeah, I gotta feed the little one, but that shouldn't take me about 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes at the most, and we'll come back. We'll do Forest Temple, because we are completely go mode for Forest Temple. Alright, let me look at the Discord. Come on. That is sick. That is sick. And also, I didn't realize I didn't realize Drowsy had such a good shiny. I really like that off pink. I didn't realize Drowsy's shiny was so good. What is the green coming off of the Houndoom though? I don't fully understand what the green coming off of the Houndoom is. Counter jump. Is he in the middle of a move or something? I just don't normally see that, like, standing still. Counter jump and escape the invisible walls. Who needs walls? Invisible, visible, who cares? We also have long shot, so I wonder if that's going to make Forest Temple. Oh, okay. It was just a weird angle of it. Ugh, I'm so glad we can finally do a dungeon. We've been locked out of a dungeon for so long. For like 2 streams, we haven't really been able to do a dungeon. Yeah, who needs walls? But now, time to finally meet Arvin. Yeah, at this point, you don't want to, I would imagine in a shiny lock, you wouldn't want to skip too much, because I feel like if you skip too much, you would wind up missing out on encounters. So correct me if I'm wrong with the rules of a Scarlet shiny lock. It's just whatever shiny Pokemon pops up first is what you have to in a given area, right? I wish there was a way to mod in having the shiny charm at the start for that. I feel like that would make it even more fun, because I feel like you could get moving a little faster. I mean, I know that there's mods for stuff. Yes, also no sandwiches or sticking to one spot. I have to run around the whole area to find a random shiny. Okay, yeah, so you can't just... Oh, so just having... Or is he further in? Is here. Yeah, that way it's like actually random what Pokemon you get. Full odds in one day is nuts, man. Like, I will never have that kind of shiny luck. Oh, speaking of songs, now we can go back and do another frog check later. Gotta remember to do that. Okay. Down, right, left, okay. Alright, now we can get past you. And there's another check here for this song I would normally get. But that's dupes. When you, you still have dupe's claws, right? So like if it's another shiny fletchling, you obviously can take something else in the area. Oh, that's the scrubs. I'm assuming dupe supplies. I've been told that I should do another Nuzlocke soon. I know I've been doing Ironmon, so I don't know. Alright. Here's all the guys. Yeah, you guys suck, but I have long shots, so I just need you to turn around and I can do what I need to do. Oh, I did not see, this always happens to me in this area, like where I just try to line myself up and I climb back up. Will you please turn away? Thank you. Please? Excuse me? During every run I pray for a grass ground electric trap early on. Yeah, Nimona too, like, yeah. Nimona just... Okay, arrows. Eat a dick. Could have sworn Hookshot also did this, but whatever. I wonder if it's because I'm not supposed to have the long shot? Oh, no, I just was missing. What about your starter? Do you just box your starter once you get your first shiny? I'm assuming. Oh my goodness. Please turn around. Oh, and gonna do the D as well. My rule for that, I can only use shinies caught in that region. Yeah, box the starter, yeah. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, technically for a shiny lock, I would not have a problem if somebody told me that they did resets over and over and over until they got the shiny starter. I wouldn't even be mad at that. I would find that completely acceptable in my opinion. Alright. Alright, alright. Oh, doesn't it? Is it are the starters shiny locked, like the actual starters you get? They're... Wow, I did not ever realize that. I mean, I would have never... Oh my goodness. Goddamn gracious. Yeah, I've never done resets for shiny starters before, so I guess I've never realized that. Okay. Face tank. When in doubt, face tank. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I've never reset for starters, so I guess I never realized that. Alright. Check. Money. Sure. Whatever. Who cares? We're going in a dungeon. We can actually 100%. That is the bee's knees. There is a chest up there, and this is regular, so I don't have to even remember this. Like, this is just, I know this temple like the back of my hand for the reggae. All right, I'm here. I'm gonna take a quick pause, and I have to go feed my kid. Also, at the start of the new run, I spin a wheel for a starter. I may box it, but it still affects the motive team, so it can mess me up. Yeah, that actually makes sense. Because you don't, you'd have to have it be random, and if you were boxing it, then it really wouldn't matter what you pick. All right, I will be back, like I said, in about 15-20 minutes. Just let me feed my youngest, and I will be right back, guys. And we'll do our best to go ahead and complete the entire forest temple. All right, be back. Alright, I am back. Sorry about that. I just had to feed my youngest. We're back, and yeah, let's make some Forest Temple progression. Alright. Is it gonna let me? Yeah. Excuse me. Alright. Alright, we do have to get the Skulltulas, I think. I don't know what the checks are, but I did look and there is a 40 and a 50. I thought that the 30 was the last one, but the 50 is. So, wherever we see him, let's just grab him. Alright. Super fun fact, Mila can be beaten theoretically with a level 1 Flash Fire Litwick. Oh, does she not have any non-fire moves? Or like, is it all fire and normal? Hell yeah. I always like doing runs, even the Starman build. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm surprised it doesn't have a steel attack though. Okay. I'm surprised that it doesn't have like some sort of steel attack, but I guess it tracks. All right, we have small key, so we can pretty much go anywhere we want, any direction we want right now, without getting locked out. Spin out is normal. Wow, that's actually kind of weird that spin out is normal. Like, that's definitely a move I would have thought would have been a steel type move. I don't care. I need arrows, and I'm not one to waste them on you. Alright. This is just the vanilla. We have everything we need to do this. Alright. Oop, did I pull you one too far? I did. Here we go. Yes, I thought spin out was steel. That was weird that spin out was a normal move. Come around this time to get in to go in the hole, in the hole. Alright. Yeah, we can just get up there. Okay, so we can't do that until we go around in one. I guess I can go ahead and pull you out so it opens that other area. Okay. Yeah, I thought I would have thought that was weird for spin out to be normal, you would think, because like what other Pokemon that's not steel type could spin out is my only thought. Alright, came that way and then wait, isn't there a ladder? Yeah. I don't know where the other ladder was. That would have been really funny though if they forgot that. Alright, anyway, yeah, now we can go back around. Should have went this way first. That takes me all the way down. I want to go there. Okay. The one that always used to actually give me trouble was the fairy one. The fairy star challenge was actually pretty tough for my team. Most of them bring liquid for resistance, starting with overheat, blazing torch, screech, and swift, so it cannot hit. Okay, yeah. That makes more sense. Is there a thing up here? Oh, sorry, mouse. Okay, so this is that. Okay, this is where we want to go. We do need a small key to move forward though. And we ain't got it. So we need to go to the other, we can do that, those two chests. Okay. We'll go this way. Yeah, Torkoal's a great mon. I wish the design of Torkoal was better. It's a pretty lame looking Pokemon, but I mean, stats wise and moves wise, Torkoal is great. Mega, I would say give it a Mega, but like you can't because it'd be way too effing powerful. Maybe a new regional variant. I don't have to fight you. I can just beep. Okay. One. Never had to ran it past Iono. Yeah, I figured you meant a Nuzlocke. Yeah, Iono's tough too. Iono can be tough. That belly bolt isn't a joke. Okay, checky check. Little checky check for us. Okay, boss key to the fire temple. We can go beat the boss of the fire temple now whenever we want to. But that's cool. Wait, that's how it came. Oh, is it? Yeah, okay, this is just that room. Yeah, that belly bowlerverse can be a little bit of a problem if you don't have the right team for it. Alright, we did right, we did that. Which one is the one with the... Where's the... view? I thought it was this one. Alright. Need some more arrows. I love how she's the only one who properly shows off the power of Terra. Yeah, her ace legitimately is a monster too. Right. There is... Right, it's reversed. It's over here. Okay, there's a check up there. I can't remember how the hell to get up there though. But I can go ahead and grab that. Yeah, Iono's cool. She's a little cringe in general, but I still love her. Oh, we can just long shot up here now. Can't do that with hook shot. Small key. Okay, so now we can advance over there. Let's... The other gems that have them on that thematically fits where they are, but only takes it seriously. Ace that doesn't match herself and instead of benefits her type. Yeah. Okay, so we gotta drain water for that one. So now we gotta go back around and go to that other locked door. I think is the best to do the twisted halls. I think is the next. Yeah, Miss Magus, right? Levitate Miss Magus. Also, I wish Miss Magus had a little bit of better... Thank you for arrows. I wish Miss Magus's stats were better because that's in my top like 10 favorite design Pokemon. It is just not competitively viable whatsoever, and it makes me sad. Because I really do love Miss Magus's design. See, Katie, you can understand when she has a cutesy Teddy Ursa. Gracious, yeah. I mean, it's just a smart move. I mean, anything with levitate that you would Terra Electric is always just smart. You just eliminate all weaknesses. I mean... And I do, it almost like feels like she's like, I don't want to be offensive here, but she seems like the ditzier of the gym leaders, and yet her having like the smartest choice, I think, is a very funny thing. I mean, I think the moral there is it just goes to show. No, you don't. Not today, son. You son of a bitch. Okay, we have to do. Let's do the flip. Alright. You son of a whore. Yeah, it's just it's almost like a subversion of expectations kind of thing, in my opinion. All right. We gotta twist the thing first. Bum, 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 bum. And I want to know, are those Magnemite or are they like drones that she uses for cameras? I mean, that's never really super duper clarified. Okay, just double check. Okay, we have this chest. I think it's amongst Iona is a tuber persona, is more ditzy. Iona is a trainer, seems to be a genius. That was kind of the feel. Okay, so now we can flip the thingies back. Don't you dare. Listen here, floor master. Give me money. I want to do this. Yeah, no, I can agree with that. I just want to know about those Magnemite. It's like either they're just like drones to record her streams, or they're real Magnemite and she has the world's most rare Magnemite in existence. I know, is it there with Whitney for me? Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I would love to see a game that explored that more, like the Elite Four members becoming Elite Four members. You know, like with like maybe gym leaders and stuff becoming the Elite Four members, and especially in Johto, because Whitney absolutely is stronger. We already have a Hylian shield. That was so useless. We have double shield. Yeah, Whitney and Johto absolutely. Okay, now we can go back around there, twist that back, and then go through the lock door. Yeah, see, full circle. The check wasn't useful, but we got to get our checks. Am I looking? Is this okay? No, it doesn't. I have to fix this. Hold on, sorry, 1 second. Green screen being a dick. Y'all don't need to see my pink ass wall behind me. The true power of normal types. Yeah, I mean, like a normal Elite Four member. The problem with normal is just the fact that even if you had a badass normal type, it's probably not because it's using normal moves, right? It's because its only weakness is fighting, and it has an access to a variety of moves. So I think what you would have ultimately are just people complaining that it wasn't really a normal gem. It was really a multi-type gem, which can be argued of every fucking gym leader with a dual type. All right, can I kill you? I guess I need to kill you guys before you. I gotta stop face tanking everything. That would be my guess. But if there was a game that was gonna do it, I would say probably Wind and Waves could be the one to do that. Like Flint with what? Exactly. I already, or Sydney and his Cacturn. I have heard people throw a fit about Sydney and his Cacturn from Gen 3. But I guess there's something like, everybody's gonna complain about something, so just do whatever. But if Wind and Waves definitely has the opportunity to do something like that, in my opinion, that I think could be really cool. We haven't had a stellar Elite Four in a while. So I really hope the Elite Four for Wind and Waves is hot. One. Alright, so it's on the top one or the bottom one. Go here so he doesn't jump, just in case he is on that one. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I actually think I have pretty high hopes for Wind and Waves, and now that Champions is its own thing, and I don't have to, like, that's the thing I've said for a little minute about Pokemon in general, is that I kind of have been, the last couple of gens have been rough for me because I want to play competitive, because, you know, competitive is so fun and important to me, but that ultimately makes me feel like I have to think about competitive from the second I start the game, and I don't necessarily I don't get to play with all the new mons I want to and experiment around, because I know I need to be working on getting my competitive Pokemon up, or I'm gonna have to regrind to do it all at the end. A normal Elite Four member would be great, especially because they're leaning towards showing off the series so like experience of showing off the power of the weakest type. Second last challenge. Yeah, I actually fully agree with that. Fully agree with that would be a good narrative way to do that. But this is the first Pokemon game for me since Generation 5. Oh my god. Can you just not, please, so I can just kill you? Since Gen 5 that I'll be able to just play the game and not even think about competitive at all. I just can play the game and play around with silly mons I would never use, and make little funny little challenge teams, and so I feel like it's definitely opening Pokemon back up to like letting that part of the game just be the game again. My arrows, I need those. Sure, we needed bombs anyway, I guess. Super helpful. Right. Mr. Stalfos, bring me some shit while I stab you without in your big old ribs. You eat my sword and it goes up your butthole, even though you don't have one anymore. Jesus, still remember playing Vive for the first time. I managed to voice spoilers. So the hell are you? Wait, really? Okay. Alright, let me go around here and collect some recovery hearts real quick. Just for safety. Little safety hearts. We do be face tanking sometimes. My biggest thing is like with Pokemon, I think Scarlet and Violet on a Switch 2 performs so well. Oh, okay, dropped all those frames. I think the Switch 2 version of Scarlet and Violet fixed every problem that Scarlet and Violet has, in my opinion. I genuinely don't have another complaint about the game for the Switch 2 version. I was extremely disappointed that probably the last, let's be honest, I'd like to be hopeful and optimistic, but I'm also not delusional. Oh yay, another hop. Is that we're probably never going to go back to Kalos, right? Like, that's fair to say. Most people like think that's pretty fair to say. is we've seen the last of Kalos in a mainline title of any kind. I think it's a fair thing to think. And the game that came out to give us our last little venture into Kalos was a 3 out of 10 for Pokemon. I don't know how hot of a take that is, but that is the take that I have. Johto return? We had Johto return in Heart Gold Soul Silver. It's time for the Gen 5 remake. And I love about new games, voice full. I've seen a new Pokemon works even better with overworld monsters. Yeah, exactly. No, I like to stay pretty away from the leaks for the most part. Just for that same reason. No, I think it's time for the Gen 5 remakes, man. Give us a good, like, make Gen 5, make Black and White just as big and pretty as Scarlet and Violet and run just as well, if not better. And, I mean, maybe a little bit of a reimagined Elite Four. And I don't care what anybody says, Iris is my champion of Unova. Okay. There's 4 more in here? Right? Okay, so this, wait. Yes. This brings us back here. You didn't want to, okay, yes, we're gonna go up top. A new Johto experience with an updated Kanto Johto map, but add Sinnoh as a superposed game and just give... I mean, the fact that the Sinnoh remakes were probably one of the most lackluster thing that Pokemon's ever done. Just give us a Platinum remake at that point. Alright, should I just wait out this Floor Master? No, we've done Kanto and Johto so many times. I'm not at all interested in going back to those. Unova has not come back since Black 2. And let's be real, Unova is where competitive Pokemon started. And I think Unova gets the least amount of love of any of the mainline games. And I don't think there's a good reason for that. Alright, we gotta go the other way now. Because I am out of keys. Yeah, I think Unova gets the shaft for literally no reason. I think it has some of the coolest original Pokemon. Blueberry Academy. I actually never got the second DLC for Scarlet Violet. I was not... For a little while I wasn't financially able to, and then by the time I was financially able to, and I realized like it was pretty much just a way of getting legendaries, and I already have like all the legendaries in my home, both pretty much regular and shiny. I felt no need to get it. The only thing I would be missing out on is technically I don't have a Terapagos in my living decks, but we have done Kanto and Johto to death. I just don't see a good reason to go back into those games. What I want to see though is, when anything, is where the fuck is Kitakami located? That is a good question. What do you mean in the world as a whole? Because I'm sure it's still considered Paldea. Alright, there's a way this way we didn't go. I mean, I'm sure it would be considered Paldea still, but like, you mean like where on the map is it actually located? Because that is a good question. All right, we went this way. We did that. Song of Time. Bum, 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 bum. Doubt it, because you have to fly overseas to do it. That's a good point. And Paldea is what, Spain? I mean, Kitakami definitely is a Japanese name, so it could be located somewhere near Kanto or Johto. That is absolutely a possibility. And Hoen's also in the is Japanese, right? Part of an undisclosed region. I mean, once again, it's a very Spanish name. So it would make me think that it's near one of the, or not Spanish, but Japanese name. It would make me think it was near one of the Japanese regions. Just, I mean, that's based on nothing but the fact that it's named Kitakami. So take that with a grain of salt. The different map for Sword and Shield. Yeah. Yeah. That is true. All three of the first gens are Japan. I know Hoenn and Johto and Kanto are. I'm pretty sure Hoenn is as well, if I remember correctly. Whee! Right underneath us. This has to be a key, correct? Logically. Wait, no, it doesn't have to be. It could be, yeah. The next one logically has to be a key. Kitakami does have a bunch of Johto love. West of Cyanwood. Yeah, that was kind of would be my thought. Hold on one second. I left my vape on my table. North of Eckertique. Yeah, it could be. Well, if it was north of Eckertique, wouldn't it be closer to Kanto? Like, if you really look at it, or not Kanto, but Hoenn. If they're supposed to be similarly where they are in real life, which I've always assumed was the case. Why else make them based off of real regions? Okay, this drains the water. Now we can go get that. That one has to be a key. Whee! We just need the last two ghosts, and there's 3 chests left, I believe. Let me double check. There's this one, that one, and that one. I believe that's actually it. One of which is the map. So if we get 2 of these 3 chests, we know the last one's the map. Okay, that's a red rupee. Kitakami has Blood Moon, Ursaluna, and Piran. Sinnoh and Johto are connected via Sinnoh ruins. Because it... Yeah, that does actually track. Hold on. Let me see. Let's see. Let's pull up the Sinnoh map and the Johto map real quick. Hold on. I got a scene for this. Johto map beside and okay. Okay, that's Kanto. Yes. Okay, so let's look at this. We can look at this. I have a whole big map for you. I gotta switch scenes. Overlay. Okay. Sources. Window capture. Sure. There we go. All right, let me do this. All right. So here's your map. This would be Kanto, Johto, Sinnoh. Correct? Northern Johto, like, so somewhere in this general area. Or over here in the middle of nowhere land. Somewhere, or it could be over here, because of, like you said, the Hisuian stuff. It could be South Sinnoh over here to like northeast Kanto, southeast Johto, southwest Unova, or Sinnoh, excuse me. I mean, Big Mountain would be right here. You've got all that up here, like you said, north of Ekritik. Nornish, yeah, somewhere around this general area. It could be this general area, or it could be this general area. I think either are like valid candidates. I think that's probably the most likely. Somewhere around here or somewhere around here. But then it's around, well, that could just be on the island, right? I mean, just because the islands aren't showing on this map, you know what I mean? Like, you could say the islands were here, they're just not on this map, because this is a fan-made map. I mean, not fan-made, but a fan put this together and attached all the areas that we know are connected. Like you said, like, here's the connection between Johto and the Sinnoh ruins, and this is where you surf to get to Johto. Excuse me, and I would believe this would be Alola, I'm assuming, and this is Hoenn. This is Hoenn, this is Alola. This is Kanto, Johto, Sinnoh. I don't think Alola should be here though, because Alola's on the literal other side of the world. I don't know if that makes sense. So I would ignore. I'd almost want to do this here. Do that. Come on. Oh, it might help with the right button. There. Something like that. Yeah. So yeah, here's Hoenn. Yeah, that's definitely Hoenn. That's Kanto, Johto, Sinnoh. They don't have a whole lot of Japan left to use. But yeah, I would say that this or this are the two best candidates. So you still have this over here. I don't know what this is supposed to be right here. I don't know what this is supposed to be here. Also, where is the Fjord or Ore regions? I don't know what those are. Oh, I never played the Rangers games. I think from what I understand, the Mystery Dungeon games and the Ranger games are like post-apocalyptic, kind of like Pocopia past, like, or not post-apocalyptic, but they're just like way in the future, so they may not even exist yet in the mainline games. Yeah, I think the maps are only canon to the mainline titles. I think everything else is kind of like a Dragon Ball Z movie. There's a lot of canon looking stuff in there, but it's not actually canon. Because you got to think about like stuff like Coliseum or XD. If like Shadow Pokemon and stuff like that were canon, they would have absolutely brought them into the mainline titles by now. So I don't think that's a thing. I would like to see if somebody put a global. Let me look to see. Hold on one second. Let me check. See if there is a. Is there an official world map? Oh, well, I think I have the answers to all your questions. Oh, I do have the answer to I literally have the answer to all your questions. Okay. Okay. I found a global map that's gonna blow your mind. I want that one. Let me make this smaller so I can make it bigger. I have the answers to all your little questions. Or somebody else does. I just found them for you. Alright, that's already at the edge. There you go. There's your world map and where everything is. I think it's just scaled down a little. I think it really would be more like out here, but I think they just scaled it down so they didn't have to go hella far right. But this is your general, yeah, where everything is. That makes super sense. Yep, there's Oblivia, Pure, or... Yep, Kitakami was right where we guessed too. Right in that little area. There's the Sevi Islands. Hoenn, and then Oblivia is just southwest of Hoenn. Keisho is just southwest of Johto, northeast of Unova. Aldea out in the middle of nowhere under Kalos. That makes sense though, the area, if like this is Spain, that makes so much sense like where that is compared to Kalos being France. And then it makes sense for, we know from Legends Arceus that Sinnoh's at the top of the map. God, I wish I had liked the Legends games. I really wish I had liked them. North of the Lola? I mean, it is the emptiest area on the map, right? And it's full of nothing but water. That would make a lot of sense. Yeah, here or south of Alola. North or south.
There's a good chunk of nothing over here, or it could be over here. Yeah, island region, tropical and feel, it makes sense. Because it's supposed to be what, the Philippines? It's supposed to be like a representation of the Philippines, if I'm not mistaken. So if it was the Philippines, it could be down here, it could be up here. I think either one works pretty well. We don't have a name for the region yet, do we? For the Wind and Waves region? Indonesia. I knew it was like something over that way. Yeah, we don't have a name for it yet. That I wouldn't mind. If that got leaked to me, I'd be okay with that. I would be okay if that got leaked to me, so I could stop saying the Wind and Waves region. Or the new region. Just use the name. Yeah, I would say here. I'm super excited for Wind and Waves. I do not care that it's next year. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and bust everybody's bubbles on this. I even bet you, and I'm okay with it. I know a lot of people aren't gonna be okay with it, so I'm just patient. But I don't think it's gonna be till holiday 2027. I think it's gonna be a November release. Yeah, I don't want to see the starter Evos either. What I do want to see is the final type for Gekwa, and I need to know it as soon as possible, so I can either be super hype or super let down. I just need to know. All right. Either Gekko is my vibe. Yeah, you were talking about that last time. Yeah, I like I said, I kind of hope Brout does stay a flying type, because we already got jebaited on one grass. I mean, I might as well. Alright, let me save this game. I am about to have to go pick up my wife from work in a little bit, so I'm just going to go back to just chatting until I have to do that. So we're saved the game. We got everything here. I'll go ahead and close it out too. Yeah. We'll go ahead and close the game, and we'll come back and finish the Forest Temple tomorrow. Let me just do this, because I'm probably not even gonna... I'm just gonna minimize everything. Okay. I'm just gonna sit here and hang out and talk with you until it's time to go. Alright, so minimize that. I'm done with those. And then we can just go back here. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so we already got jebaited once on a grass flying starter with Decidueye, and while the grass ghost was cool, you know, we got jebaited a second time with Decidueye being grass fighting. And I get that was to be a dichotomy against the grass ghost. I completely understand. It's not lost on me. I'm just saying we did get jebaited out of a grass flying starter twice. So I'm really hoping that Brout stays grass flying regardless of the inspo that ends up being used on him. But Grass Steel, Fire Fairy, Water Dragon. Yeah, I feel that. I just want my Water Poison starter. That's my only thing. I think everybody is pretty much in agreement that Pombon's gonna be Fire Fairy, which I believe that's the very first Fire Fairy, correct? That would be the very first Fire Fairy. Yeah, but I think everything I've read and seen, everybody's pretty much in global agreement that it's gonna be Fire Fairy. So I think that one we can all just kind of agree on. It is, I don't foresee them doing that though. Dragon has always been kind of guarded. Like, if you get Dragon Rage in early game, you don't even have to play the game. Like, the first couple of gems become, like, absolutely not even a challenge anymore. If you can deal 40 HP worth of damage, like, at the start of the game. I know this because in, like, Ironmon or randomizers and stuff like that I played, that, you know, I get Dragon Rage early on. It's like, okay, nobody can hurt me. And yeah, it dies off quickly. Like, we all know 40 HP by the mid game is trash. But I just don't see them giving a dragon type that early. I think the more likely ones are going to be poison. Now, what I would think is cool is if it was like water poison based on like a Komodo dragon, that if it got Feraligator's new ability, Dragon Eyes, as a hidden ability, turning water or normal moves into dragon moves. No Dragon Rage jobs, either. Or the medieval trio. Yeah, agreed. Agreed, but what is it early dragon without Dragon Rage? I mean, you can't give them like Dragon Claw or Dragon Tail. Dragon moves are just so goated. Like, the only crap dragon moves are like Twister and Dragon Breath. And even Dragon Breath is not trash for the paralysis that it can cause. Dragons are just so goated. That's why, I mean, why do you think they're all... Now, I mean, they could come up with some new dragon moves. I mean, we don't have any, like, weak dragon moves. We don't have the dragon quick attack yet. I mean, almost every other type has. Oh, that's also possible. I could see that. I still like the idea of it being dragon or water poison with Dragon Eyes as a hidden ability, because then essentially you have 3 types and you don't care about ice or fairy. You have a 3rd type, you know, and if it's a special attacker, you slap Hyper Voice on it. If it's a physical attacker, you slap something like Giga Impact, and now you have a crazy great dragon move. And then stuff like, hey baby. Because that would almost make it a dragon type, a water type, and a poison type. Which would be crazy. Pure type early game. Yeah, because that's kind of what happens to Skeledirge, in my opinion. If it wasn't so slow, it would be viable competitively. And it's almost viable in Trick Room teams. Too many things in the meta right now kill it. But I feel like Skeledirge kind of got that treatment. I was very surprised at the fire ghost typing of Skeledirge. That was a very interesting one. Alright. Megan is done with work, so I do have to drive to go get her. So let me see who I can raid. Alright, let me go here. I really appreciate everybody that's come by. Love you, Queen. Love you, Megs. Had a really good time today. We made some actual genuine progress. Please stick around for the raid and we'll give some love. Let's see, who do we want to raid? Who's got some stuff going on? Okay. We're gonna raid this girl, Hai Tenshi. We're gonna raid her. Yeah. We're gonna give her a raid, and make sure you tell her that Spedzette sent you, and give her lots of love. and give her a follow if you enjoy. And I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll finish the Forest Temple. And now that we have long shot, we can go to Gerudo Valley. So yeah, all right. Make sure you here's a raid message for you guys. Or well, never mind, I can't put it in there now. All right, it's fine. Give her lots of love, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much.